Good afternoon. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Yes, sirree, Bob. $12:28 Sunday, February 9th. And there's not an awful lot of news today, except for Super Bowl news, which of course is, I'm not your best sportscaster. Probably the worst sportscaster. Ooh. But, what the heck? You watch Fox News Sunday, you watch Meet the Press or whatever the equivalent is, or you read Flipboard. Investigation into the DC plane helicopter crash, in which the helicopter was at the wrong altitude, exceeding 300 feet. We haven't seen the flight recorders. It's probably 325 foot. It was a match. One thing you don't want to do with aircraft is have a tie. You want one or the other to win. Yeah. Tiramisu, decay cheesecake. Yes, sounds like breakfast at, what is it, Brennan's? Yeah, a famous restaurant in New Orleans. We visited the Superdome, I think the first time. During FAU's first bowl game with Howard Schnellenberger. I was trying to get the right last name there. Howard Schnellenberger, yeah. He took the FAU team to a super playoff, what do you call it, a bowl game in record fastest time. It was like in 3 years, 2 or 3 years, he was in a bowl game. He started in the year 2000, if I'm correct, 2001. Marilyn and I were taking photographs of the team in their opening season. And we flew up to New Orleans, and the team, with a lot of the FAU Foundation people, the check writers. We were the photography writers. Instead of cash, we devoted our time, energy, and equipment and took a bunch of pictures in the Superdome, which was, the lighting was terrible. The lighting today will be terrific because all last week, I'm sure, of course this is old news because, we were in the Superdome 20 years ago or so, 21 years ago. But the lighting was terrible. It was all off color. And today, the lighting has to be color coordinated to, like 500 or 600 degrees Kelvin. Back then, the lighting was like at 3,000 degrees Kelvin. Very orangey, terrible. I mean, I had to color correct almost every single photograph before I could publish them online. Anyway, so that's my trials and tribulations. The second time they went to the bowl game, It was in Michigan, and the sports information director said, "Don't bother coming. The city is too dangerous. You can't walk around. So you almost need, armed guards to get around to eat out, as visiting guests." So she said it's safer if you just stay home. And we did. Yeah. Who wants to spend, $1,000 for plane tickets and hotel rooms, and you can't walk around? Like in New Orleans, you can walk around in Bourbon Street, in this street, that street, and walk around to the various Cafe Brennan's. Oh, wow. That was spectacular. I think we ate there twice, 2 or 3 times. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of a place. Ooh, what's going on there? Yeah. All right, so notice you can see on the left screen there, Flipboard is taking us through some exciting slide, and then you can flip it, see, to pick up the story. Go right here, let's see. I'm going to flip through here and try to find something. Story. The bodies of all 10 victims. Ew. This is another plane crash in Alaska, and they found them. There's the wreckage. Plane broken in pieces. All the bodies of all 10 people are located. I just got a message from Lyle Johnson saying he's canoeing on the Indian River. Let's see if I find it here. Where's Lyle? There it is. It didn't come through on here. It came through on my phone. All right. Apple has a marvelous history of having all the iOS devices sync up properly with messages. Let's see if I can put it here either. Maybe it was an email, maybe it was a text message. All right, anyway. So I got Brennan's scooter from Highboy. Actually, I got it, you can see here, Amazon.com. Press that button. Here we go. Delivered the 7th, 2 days ago at night. And, there's one problem. See right there? My apartment number is 812, not 802. So they said, "Oh, we've delivered it." Good news is, the bad news is, the wrong apartment number. So I had to go down and get it. It weighs 58 pounds. So I had to get my hand truck out and truck it down to my apartment, which was 60 steps away. No big deal. At least it's in the air conditioning, 8th floor. Anyway, so it took me a half hour to uncrate it. And, so now I put the handlebars on, and It's really quite, see, it's got 16-inch wheels, pneumatic tires. And you got a lot of people that have rated it. See right here, let's see. Yeah. Here's a perfect little picture right here. Yeah, this guy's a little further along. Yeah, he's just about finished it. I could have put the front wheel on. The rear wheel is installed already. Which, you know, with the motor is in the hub there. It's a 500 watt motor. It's a pretty strong motor for a scooter. I got a 500 watt motor in my bicycle. There's the front wheel. You got to put the front wheel on, and that requires a little. I guess you got to flip it upside down, rest it on its handlebars, get that wheel on, and yeah. So then you got to screw on the fenders, front and back. I think that, let's see. Yeah. So it's not too easy. Relatively easy assembly. We got one of these for Brennan 8 months ago, and it finally, I think he got caught in a heavy rain and it shorted it out or something. I don't know. So the advice to Brennan is, of course, we're going through the winter season now, so it's not that rainy. But when it's raining hard, just Uber to work. Don't try to ride it in the rain, or else you'll run the risk of ruining another one. You don't want this to be an every 8-month affair. I want you to keep all the foam in the box, so that if something goes awry, you can ship it back to them. And they just ship back the other one. Yeah. It's got a 1-year warranty on everything. So you got to call them to get an RMA number and all that business. Decide whether we want to bother. We'll just use the other one for spare parts. He put like 2,000 miles on the first one. That's a lot of miles on a scooter. It's got like a 30-mile range, so I figure that's, a 20-mile range. So I advise him, don't go further than 10 miles away, so you can guarantee yourself a round trip. Because you're not likely to bring your charger with you. Plus, where the hell are you going to plug it in? So if you stay within 9 miles, you'll be sure to get back. Yeah, so Super Bowl. Maryland's rooting for Kansas City. I'm rooting for the Birds. They keep things interesting. We're both on antibiotics, so I don't think we're going anywhere for a Super Bowl. The Rotary has something at the beer garden. Not exactly my favorite place. Up in the balcony level. That makes it doubly bad. So I think we'll take a pass on that one. No one likes to go there already. I don't blame her like that. So she's on antibiotics and I'm on antibiotics. Both done as a doctor. better not to get out there where all the germs are. As you can hear in my strained voice, I'm trying to keep up with the roses. There's a nice picture of it. Oh, there's that's how it opens up. The toolkit. That's the scooter. Mr. Blackface. That's not our kid. This is somebody else. Exit out. There you go. Seems like it's really well made for, $540 purchase. We took it to a scooter shop. They wanted $400 to fix it. I said no. For $539 we got a new one. With the odometer reading 00. Instead of spending $400 to fix an old one, let's spend $500 and just get another one. Which she agreed to that. So, and the question is, can I buy the insurance after the fact? That's the question. Oh, there's the advertising. That's how it folds up. It weighs like 52 pounds. So it's, it's all steel. And I don't know what kind of paint it is. It's well done. This whole bottom plate right here. Whoops. There we go. Underneath here is a whole bunch of batteries. There you are. Underneath the plate is a whole row of those little batteries. 2 rows of 50 volt worth of batteries. These are all fucking series. And those are all in series. And combined, they're in parallel. 48 volt, 23 mile an hour. I wouldn't want to be 23 miles an hour on that. One little turn of the handlebars and you're gonna Superman over the top of that and scrape. That is not it'd be tar paper on this straight if you survive it. There you go. That's a nice picture of it. They call it the commuter scooter. There's Mr. Commuter. There's the batteries. Frame, motor, taillight, kickstand, battery. Disc brakes. Front wheel, rear wheel. Headlight, folding routine, throttle. Adjustable. Lever thingy there. $539 marked down from $649. That's the deal. When we got it, it was 19 left. Now there are only 16 left. Yeah. 220 pounds is the weight limit. It should have it pretty good. when you go through the reviews. Let's start the reviews. Oh yeah, that's where we saw the pictures. Yeah, so this is the 14-inch wheels with a seat. Burton didn't want the seat. Do not buy this. It's cheap junk. It's not. I commute daily by scooter down Market Street in San Francisco. Recently upgraded to the Highboy VE1 Pro a month ago. I will share my thoughts after a while. The scooter is a huge upgrade. Yeah, because most people buy those little stupid wheels. They're bouncy wouncy. With these big wheels, pneumatic tires, it'll save your backbone, save your ankles. It's very, yeah. You don't see many these on the streets of Boca Raton. I think this is a California company. Hi, boy. Although this came from a warehouse. In Jupiter, Florida. An Amazon warehouse in Jupiter, Florida, where they had a bunch air. It's funny. They shipped it overnight. There it is. That's another picture of it. VE1 Pro. Yeah. 22. There you go. Charging time 5 or 6 hours. See, 16-inch bicycle pneumatic tires. Vernon went through 2 sets of tires. There's the motor. Yeah, it's a powerful motor. 48 volt. Yeah. There's the tells you how fast you're going and your odometer reading. The headlight is an exaggeration. It lights up, so opposing traffic can at least see there's a little light in front of them. It isn't going to light much of the street. It works like 2 o'clock to 9 o'clock at the Boca Raton Yacht and Country Club. Yacht Golf Country Club. There you go. 3 speeds. 8.26-inch deck. 16-inch pneumatic tires. 31-mile long range. I wouldn't risk it. Yeah, it's a good deal. You see all these little wheel ones like this? Can you imagine riding 5 miles back and forth on those little wheels? Your ankles would be like, you'd be worn out before you got to work. Yeah. Oh, this fat wheel do that. So that's my scooter story. I hope you have a delightful Super Bowl. 6:35 kickoff. President Trump is supposed to go there. I hope he's well protected. Who ran USAID? Obama's world mall cop and basketball buddy. Oh, this is Samantha, whatever her name is, whispering in his ear. The current Trump cycle. Transgender female athlete, only 18% after Trump signed a doodad saying, if your birth certificate says you're a boy, you ain't playing in girl sports, period. You can transact any way you want. But the NCAA just approved it. The USA, Trump just signed a law banning it, or an executive order, and Trump left it to Rubio to go to the Olympic Committee and say, this is what we're doing. And since you're coming to LA, you better switch over. Look at that. The Stanley Cup. Look at that ring. That kind of, you punch somebody in the face with that, you break your finger. There you go. In America, the impossible is what we do best. Sorry. There's Trump, recent photograph with the vice president. You know, the cabinet serves at the pleasure of the president. But if you read the Constitution, the vice president does not serve at the pleasure of the president. He serves no matter what. Even if they're throwing pies at each other, the president cannot fire the vice president. He can fire everybody or somebody in the cabinet. The vice president is a cabinet member, but he cannot be fired. He is the only cabinet official that does not serve at the pleasure of the president. And I happen to have the U.S. Constitution right here. And if you open up to page 35 or whatever. Yes. Now we're looking at the 14th Amendment because all persons born or naturalized in the United States is deemed a citizen of the United States. That seems to be the issue right now. So, but this is a nice little pocket. So, a little pocket edition that fits in your pocket. Anyone that comes over here gets, I have a few of these, like 20 of them. I've given out like 4 or 5. If I can think of it, I bring some with me. So if I go out to lunch with somebody, they get a pocket Constitution. People dream of escaping their ordinary life. But their life was never ordinary. They simply failed to notice how extraordinary it was. That's Marilyn's terse verse of the day, which I trimmed the picture off of it and put it on my... There's we went to Flakowitz today, and this was taken at 10:35 a.m. this morning with my fancy iPhone 16 Pro. See, if you pull up on the picture, it picks up the EXIF data from the header of the frame, and it shows ISO 80, 84 millimeter telephoto, f 1.78, 1/60th of a second, and you can see the picture was taken right there at Flakowitz Bagel Inn. Yep, 5 or 6 miles away. Amazing. All that's in the XF data. The coordinates. There we go. We'll put a little heart near there. There's a picture of my fruit bowl with bananas. Let's do a little photo. Yeah, let's turn up the color a little bit. Make that watermelon shine. Yeah. The banana's a little recently cut, but you know. There's a serial number of Brennan's scooter. Let's turn up the black, because that mat is black. Change the color so that looks black. There we go, it's black enough. And let's do a little crop job on here, as you can see. There we go. We can square that up a bit. Done. FMD8 GBJ 3222480233. There you go. Oh yeah, this is when the package was received. Can't tell what TBA, which means to be arranged. Don't know who the delivery was, but it was overnight from Jupiter. 58.1 shipping weight pounds. See? 27. There's the ticket number. VE1 Pro electric scooter. There it is. All right. So, unless anything, and you guys got something you want to say, let's see where Marilyn is. We can see where she is. She's going 22 miles an hour. Can you believe it? Oh. 3rd Avenue. She's, looks like she's in the parking lot of Vernon's apartment building. So, she's taking him home. Or, yeah, I thought they were going to the dispensary. Anyway, that's where she is. We have $500. Okay. I'm at that 599 miles. 5,998 miles. We're getting ready to turn over 6,000 miles. Yep. We're on version 12. Version 13 is really quite exciting for the full self-driving software. We go back to here again. I paid $2,700 for a weekend of snowboarding. No, thank you. Why J.D. Vance is wrong about the Catholic Church. I'm just paging through Flipboard. Wow, I thought I saw that somewhere. Yeah, he's canoeing in the. Look in the back. Can you see? Oh no, you can't see that. He's canoeing. He's canoeing as fast as he can to just keep up with the wind. In the very top, you can see the Space Center right across the river. Okay, whoops. Well, it says if she got on the canoe, she didn't know she'd ever be able to get out of it. Okay. All right, sports fans. I've had enough of this sitting on my fanny, talking in the microphone. I'm going to go back to a scooter assembly, get the front wheel put on, and the fender, and all that stuff. Getting lined up so nothing's squeaking, and plug it in where it's bolt its own charge. So when Brennan picks it up tomorrow, I don't know if he works on Super Bowl Monday or not, but it'll be charged up and ready to go. All right. You all have a great day. I'm going to check out. Have a nice Super Bowl. And make sure you go to work on